Shell is moving ahead to build the world's first floating liquefied natural gas facility, FLNG, which has the potential to revolutionise the way natural gas resources are developed. It will help to unlock vital energy resources offshore without the need to lay pipelines and build processing plants on land. In order to move with this engineering technology, Shell is focused on a step change in health and safety to deliver Goal Zero. The FLNG facility will be 488 metres long and 74 metres wide, and when fully loaded will weigh around 600,000 tonnes, roughly 6 times the weight of the largest aircraft carrier and containing 5 times more steel than was used to build the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Once constructed, the facility will be towed to its permanent mooring and secured by 4 groups of massive mooring chains in water 250 metres deep. Safety of the FLNG facility has been paramount during its design, and its safety is on a par with modern offshore oil and gas facilities. The Prelude FLNG facility will stay moored at a location for around 25 years and is expected to produce at least 3.6 million tonnes of LNG per year, as well as liquid petroleum gas and condensate for export. Safety is of paramount importance during construction and operation of the facility. In this short video, we will outline our proposal for minimising 2 key hazard concerns: gas testing and confined space entry. Chronic unease is a mindset that will help us on the next stage in our Goal Zero journey. It is a preoccupation with failure. It's about resetting our tolerance to risk. Technology is now available for real-time industrial hygiene monitoring of activities on offshore facilities by viewing the data remotely onshore. The use of this technology can result in a more dynamic approach to hazard control, where the data can be interpreted and control barriers altered in line with the results of monitoring. This reduces the requirement for an industrial hygienist to fly offshore. Encrypted real-time data is transmitted via the internet, meaning those monitoring the offshore personnel can be located anywhere across the globe. The personal monitoring equipment we are previewing in this video is an innovative, cost-effective solution for preventative intervention before harm comes to our offshore personnel. The bioharness. The bioharness is a lightweight and easily worn system for monitoring skin temperature, heart rate, breath rate, activity and posture, making it possible to monitor unique, uncommon or unplanned maintenance tasks that would otherwise be very difficult to capture. In the trial that you're about to see, we tested the effectiveness of the bioharness system against the results from a specialist clinic's ECG machine. Our test subject, Tom, was first connected to the ECG and then fitted with the bioharness. He then performed a standard ECG test and the results from the bioharness compared for accuracy. Skin temperature. Skin temperature increases indicate that a person's core temperature is rising, and therefore the chances of heat stress also increase. Heart rate. Increasing heart rate indicates that the body is under increased physical load. This increased physical load results in the temperature of the individual increasing. Breath rate. Increasing breath rate indicates that the body requires increased oxygen levels in the blood to function correctly. This increase in oxygen levels indicates that the body is under extra load. Activity. Increased activity rates mean the body is increasing physical activity, which can cause temperature increase. Decreased activity over time can indicate that the individual is physically fatigued. In extreme cases, no activity can indicate that the individual has collapsed. Posture. Changes in posture can indicate that an individual is physically fatigued. In extreme cases, posture can indicate that an individual has in fact collapsed. All of the above physiological indicators as a whole are used to assess whether an individual is likely to be suffering from heat stress. The results from the bioharness accurately mirrored the data from the clinic's ECG. But would it work on board a real-life ship full of steel and other barriers to data transmission? We took the equipment to Singapore and ran field tests with the data being monitored remotely in Melbourne. The results were a resounding success. Another advantage of the bioharness system is the integration of GPS, allowing the easy and fast location of an individual in the event of an emergency. Gas detection. Gas detection has advanced a long way over the years. However, it is now possible to remotely view the data on multi-gas detectors in real time. The remote viewing of monitoring data by a specialist means that the gas monitor control barrier is strengthened, and where required, additional resources can be mobilised to avert harm to an operator. An additional benefit of using remote real-time monitoring is that the overall safety risk from travel is minimised, as the requirement to mobilise specialist resources offshore is reduced. So why do we have chronic unease about our current confined space control barriers? We know from global research in 2006 that 50+ lives are tragically lost per year from incidents in confined spaces, and that at least 6,000 serious injuries resulting in lost workdays occur annually. We recognise that our Goal Zero journey is never ending. Each day where no one is hurt is a success, but every day is a new day. To realise Goal Zero, we need to reach out to our contractors and other stakeholders, as without their partnership and support, we will not achieve Goal Zero. The Prelude project can benefit immediately from this real-time remote monitoring strategy. It will enhance the way we manage confined space and associated hazardous environments, resulting in a significant step change to health and safety, which in turn will minimise potential harm to people in our industry going forward in building the world's first FLNG facility. The technology previewed in this presentation has applications across all Shell and contractor hazardous facilities globally. Goal Zero means relentlessly pursuing no harm to people and no significant incidents.